Birthday Howard, Birthday Howard Shy, Birthday Howard, Birthday Howard Shy, Kalpala Howard Basin Howard Shy, Basin Howard Kakadash, double honor to the elder apostle of great milk, the rule will, citation, asking us preaching the truth across the four corners of the earth, bears Harry Howard Basin Shy, that's the football let, and shalom salutations to the Israelite foreigner that's gathered amongst the nations throughout the four corners of the earth that believe in the name of Yahweh Basin Howard Shy. And shalom to the Titton family that tuned into this gospel that preached around the whole world. Peace and mercy unto you. And who the world inwardly call God, his name is Yahweh. And who the world inwardly call Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai. Every the Hebrew Israelite that since this, you still call Negro, Latino, Native American. And those whose line descend to go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel due to the scattering amongst the nations. Alright, the article on CNN. Alright. Some black and Latino Americans are still hesitant to take the shot. Alright, covert. Hear what is fueling that distrust. Alright, they should already know the history that the United States government have with the so-called black and Latino Native Americans, okay? Alright, with the Tuskegee experiment, giving us stimulus, telling it was something else. Yeah, the list go on and on and on. Alright, these Drake's always been targeted. Alright, these Drake's always been targeted. Let's get a scripture. Psalm Joseph 3. That's not it. Psalm 54 and 3 who went there. Alright, I'm back. I interrupted for a quick second. Alright, Psalm 54 and 4 that they may shoot in secret at the purpose. Alright, they think they're doing this in hiding. Alright, this whole experiment. Alright, all these things they've been doing medically to Jake for decades, okay? And the purpose of Jake. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. See, they don't fear what they do. Alright, touching the apple of the Most High. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune and lay snares. Right, setting up traps, alright? Telling you, oh, we're doing an experiment, oh, we're giving you vitamin, and meanwhile they give you a disease or something. They say who shall feed them, alright? They think they can't be seen, alright? But you got whistleblowers to tell you that lift up the skirt and kind of the scriptures. They can say their own will speak out against them. Alright? Verse 6, they search out iniquity, they accomplish a diligent search. Like he thought he does a lot of research and programming stuff to how to bring you straight down. Alright? You know what ingredient that's most effective against melanated people. It's both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep with their mind. Alright? Let's go back to the article. It said when a CV-19 vac becomes widely available to Americans, Joe Cunningham said he won't be taking it. I don't know, I don't understand it, the 85-year-old said. I'd like to know where it's coming from. It comes from your enemy, the devil. This we're going to get that purpose too, to never trust thy enemy. That Cunningham, who live in Compton City, Alabama is among the black Americans who have little faith in doctors and TV-19 vat recently developed by pharmaceutical companies. That Alabama is taking a beating from the TV with the state 14-day positivity rate just over 29%. In Calhoun County, where Compton City sits, the rate is 37%. Still, older residents like Cunningham won't even take a TV-19 test. A town located about 100 miles from Tuskegee is home to one of the darkest chapters in American medical history. Yeah, everybody should know that by now. If you don't know, there's a documentary on it. We can check it out. All right. The American history of racism in medical research and a lack of trust in the federal government is making some Black American Latinos hesitant to take the vax. Right, which is you try the Israelite. The health and community leaders fear that vax hesitancy could result in some Black and Latino Americans not being vaccinated as TV-19 continues to batter their community at disproportionate rate. All right, and that's why they're gonna go to the community leader, influential people, entertainers, sport world that you look up to. That they're gonna encourage you, Jake, to take those shots, and you'll be persuaded by those. You'll be persuaded by them. The scripture says the thief and the deceiver are his. All right, that's pretty much the basic of the article. You know, I just want to read the whole thing, but you get the drift of the article, all right, so to speak. Drake just ain't gonna trust it, all right, because there's been a history, like the cathedral, like I mentioned, of what they had done to the people, all right. So a lot of Drake ain't gonna go for it, but then a lot of them mind will be persuaded in taking that. First, I'm gonna get so 13 and 4. But ye are forgers alive. Ye are all tradition of no value. All right. This is the pharmaceutical industry and the government, federal government. All right. Tell these people, it'll be good for you, and it'll do this, and that, and whatnot. But it's all a lie. All right. The word doctor means to falsify. Okay. Pharmaceutical is basically issuing drug. All right. Pharmakia, which is only back to witchcraft, all right? It's just to tell you that a stubborn not a witch to live, all right? And you got these witches making these cocktail drugs, all right? That doesn't even benefit the bodies. They put all type of foreign stuff in that shot that doesn't belong in your body, okay? So I'll go to 12. I'll just search it and get there a whole lot faster. 12 and 10, never trust thy enemy. So like as iron rusteth through its wickedness. Alright, so-called white man, he's gonna eat it. With that though he humbles himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. So you gotta beware of this damn devil. You might smile on your face like, oh, we're here to give you the shot first because you know you're mostly effective and we care about your house. It's all a lie. All right. He's doing that to gain your trust and deceit. Yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. All right, this is like you wipe a glass from the seam. You can still see that glass. All right, you just gotta wipe that what is it, the steam, the moisture that's on the windows. And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Let him not bite thee. Alright, that's pretty much it on that. Well, I'll keep going. It said, let him not bite thee, let when he hath overthrown thee. He dead up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand. Let he take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my word and be pricked therewith. All right, the prick to be like cut. All right, you should have known that he was the devil. So you can't trust him. You can't have him be your right hand man. Have him be your doctor. All right, your family doctor. For your medical care or whatnot, because all he's doing is trying to destroy you and deceiving you. Because he know that you trust him because he have a medical degree. All right, yeah, a doctor, a physician of no value. It's where we at? Verse 13, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent? Right. You're not going to pity a charmer that's playing with a snake and then get bit by a serpent. You're like, you should have never been playing with a damn snake. That's the same thing you have to be with the devil. So-called white man. Alright? So when he fuck you over or fuck you up, why people should pity for you? Should have known that he was a damn devil, a deceiver, or any such as come nigh wild beast. So hey, you never put to trust the enemy. It's so-called white people that you thought Edom is our number one enemy. All right, and guess who's running the pharmaceutical industry? The so-called white man and the FDA. Those two, the federal government and the industry, the FDA and the pharmaceutical industry, have revolving doors. Which means that people that work at the FDA could work in the pharmaceutical industry. People that work in the pharmaceutical industry could work for the FDA. Alright? They call that a revolving door. That's pretty much it. You know, if you want to check out the whole article, I'm going to put the link in the description box. But yeah, never trust thy enemy because, hey, a lot of Jake knows that history. But then again, a lot of Jake gonna take that shot. Alright? So that's all.